Greetings, Earthlings. That's how I decided to title this live stream. Welcome, everybody. Ask the Shaman. It's been a while since I've been on. I've been just really busy with everything. There's lots of expansion and growth, and I've been doing a lot of work again with heating and air conditioning. So, Air Wizard. I got some shirts made. Mary made some shirts for me to say Air Wizard on them. So that's pretty cool. But I figured I'd come in. We just got back in a little bit ago from an event. We had an outdoor event today where we were at Wolf Picnic area in the park, and we got a nice little circle of people together, and we did some breath work and a sound bath, a little bit of energy healing, and I'm kind of all jazzed up from all that. I'm really I'm full of energy. So something told me just to hop onto a live stream and maybe do some like calming breath, get us all ready for bed. You know, it's Sunday night. Probably got a full week ahead of you. I know I do. You know, and so I think it's a good time right now as I'm just going to take a moment and I'm going to like create in my mind the idea of what a good week feels like, you know, like finding the goodness and everything and finding the gratitude for even whatever's next, whatever it is. And then what we can do is we're going to begin to breathe. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Soft, sighing breath. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Big full breaths. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And just relax. You don't have to do anything now except for relax and feel the vibration of your body. After you breathe that way and you get yourself nice and oxygenated, the body will feel alive, very vibrant. Often happens with me quite often as the ears begin to ring, begins to open up energetic awareness. It opens up your aura. That's one of my favorite things about breath work is how it responds with your aura. It responds with your energetic field. As you breathe and you're bringing in oxygen, it's also expanding light through your cells, through your DNA, and out into the energetic bubble, the subtle energy field of the body. So this creates, when we are doing this form of breathing, just whenever you're in that flow of breathing, especially if you're doing it in a group, it really improves its flow of energy. And that's one of the greatest benefits to the tool of the ancient human technology of the breath, is how it can create vast neural like orchestration and organization. It can create neural coherence in a really powerful way between the gut and the lower, chakras, and through the ribs and mid-body, middle chakras, up through the heart and into the throat, and then the upper chakras up through the throat and up through the head, connecting through this vertical column of light. So I like to think of that mostly as like an antenna. It's your spiritual antenna, your nervous system, this spaghetti of wiring that's connected to this brain and the stem, this spinal cord all the way down all of your vertebrae and then branches off and connects all of your nervous system, comes down from there. It's all one living energy system. And when you're breathing and you're using your intention, you can connect into those things. All right. So the next thing we'll do is I like to play around with my energy like a balloon. So I close my eyes and I start to picture my energy field. I'm picturing my field of energy, my aura, and you use your mind's eye. Don't be afraid to use your imagination. Most of what spiritual learning is meant to be playful. You're training parts of your mind to let go. This allows you to open up. So I always just guide people, don't be afraid to use your imagination. Use that beautiful mind. Use your ability to envision. Okay. And then we're going to envision that we can fill up our body with air as if you could expand your skin. So now you're going to put all of your air out. And then you're going to breathe in and try to expand your body. As if you could fill up all of your skin and then blow it out and everything contracts again. So you're filling yourself up like a balloon all the way out. And at every breath, see if you can make it a little bit bigger. Expand. You're expanding your lungs into your belly, into your ribs. Belly size. All the way up into that. Fill up those lungs, low, up, all the way from low up to high. That's it again. Expand the lungs. 3 more. Big, strong breaths. Last breath. Fill up big as you can and hold. Hold. Slowly release. And hold. Taking in a deep breath and holding. Squeeze into your head. Release. Ooh. Spine cracked on that one. Oof. Allow yourself just to kind of sit in this energy for a few moments. Everything's softened up and expanded. Your body's in a really healthy state right now. You've been able to shift your nervous system into a parasympathetic state, a rest and digest state. Your body's in a healthful position. You're moving the lymph and fluids of your body. Everything's working in a beautiful, healthy way. This is what makes this ancient human technology so beautiful. It just takes a little bit of discipline to show up and do this repeatedly for a while. And once you do it repeatedly for a while, once you have a good, solid foundation, and for most people, that's about 12 weeks. For most people, I say you can't make any decisions whether or not if you like breath work or know if it works well for you or any of those things until you have a solid 12 weeks. If you do it for 12 weeks and you don't think it's working for you, then stop. I've never met anyone that's happened to. I'm not saying that's impossible, okay? I'm a firm believer that all possibilities exist. All possibilities exist. But what I will say is, in my experience, and I continue my road of experience, it keeps showing me more and more about just how essential and powerful and capable our breath is. I'm still learning all the time. I put a lot of effort into learning more and more about breath, the science of breathing, the things the ancients knew and the things modern science knows. And there's an overlap there. There's beginning an overlap now where science is beginning to catch up to what like mystics and medicine people of the world have always known. It's a beautiful thing. Shall we continue back into the breathing? I think I'm gonna come back alive here and I'm gonna check the comments. Sorry, I'm out of live stream shape. I'm not used to doing this. I haven't hardly done any, but I missed you all so much. Hi, Brianna. Good to see you. I was about to go to bed, but got a notification that you're going live. Here I am, Earth people. Hi, Earth folk. I love all Earth folk. Hi, Mark. Paco Tony, Paco Queenie. I am so glad I got the notification. I'm glad you did too. How's everything going? It's cool to open up a discussion if anybody would like to. I'm open for all that. Tom Shuck, what's up, my brother? Good to see you. I'm just dropping in like an impromptu kind of live stream. I try to get that every once in a while. It's been a while since I've been on. But I was just having such a great day, and we had an outdoor event tonight. That was awesome, just to be in nature. And we set up a circle in the grass in the park, and Mary was in the middle with all the sound bowls all set up, and it was really nice. I walked around with other instruments, was doing energy healing in people's energy fields and connecting everyone energetically. It was really beautiful, such a weaving together. It was just so beautiful, the radiance and excellence and just beauty, just to be alive. And I just wanted to be here and be there with you all and share that with you all as you share that with me. Okay, let's do a little bit more breath, shall we? First, I'm going to take a sip hydrogen water. Has anybody had any experience yet with hydrogen water? I think I talked about this one of the last times I was on. Still using it, feeling pretty healthy. I think the only thing that messes with me at all lately has been I have a vaporizer resin pen, THC. For some reason, if I vape anything, I start to get like a sinus infection. So then when I get a sinus infection, usually leads to me having like occipital neuralgia. It's really weird. So that's about it. Other than that, everything's amazing. And I've got to witness a lot of people I know going through amazing shifts. I'm sure all of you are going through lots of shifts. Some of them are going to be turbulent. I guarantee that. A lot of mine have, but also have resulted in vast awareness and growth, vast shifting. And I can dig it. I really love it. It's put me in a position to even be more loving and more grateful for my life and for all of you, everyone that's in it. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful to have this beautiful global, family of awakening and awakened souls who are every day just growing more into who they're meant to be. I've seen some great people move into great roles of spiritual leadership. I'm just proud of everybody, and I love everybody so much. All right, let's do a little bit of fire breathing. I feel like I could use a little bit of energy now to move up and down the body. So I'm going to bring all my attention into the center of my body, into the belly, down here, and I'm going to take in a deep breath, fill it up into my belly. And I'm going to hold it there, and I'm going to use my intention, and I'm going to release in a lion's breath out any stagnant or stale energy. Open your mouth. It's like a lion. You're going to breathe in, fill up into the belly. I release any heavy energy. I'm releasing any anger or frustration, and I let it go. Okay? You do it again. Again. Good. And just relax. Just notice how you feel now. Using that intention to breathe through your belly. And I want you to bring all of your awareness as if you can begin to breathe in through your nose and fill up into the belly. And blow out through the belly. So if your belly begins to be what you breathe in and out from. And as you breathe in, it expands and reaches out in front of you. And as you exhale, It draws into you. And you breathe and it extends. You exhale and it comes in. Slow breathing. Okay, we're going to make it really slow now. Breathing in through the nose, holding, and out. Slow, soft sigh. 3, 4, 5, and in for 5. 4, 5. Hold for 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 5. 4, 5. In. 4, 5. Hold. 4, 5. Out. 4, 5. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. And relax. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. You're going to pump your tummy. So as you're breathing in, your tummy gets big. And as you breathe out, tummy goes in. So expand, contract. It's like you're filling up. Try to breathe into your side ribs. Deep breath in and hold. Hold. And release. Ooh-wee. The breath energy is super strong recently, more than ever. And us just here sitting here practicing it, we're also adding to that morphic field, to that torus field of energy, of spirit that is the ancient human technology of the breath. Whoa. Let's see. Feeling so grounded tonight. Lots of beautiful energy today. Wonderful. Can't wait for breath and sound bath class tomorrow. They are getting powerful. Good. Bless them with your energy. Fill up that room with energy, Brianna. Open up those nowies, Paco. Open up those eyes. Open up that tailbone. Open up that belly. Open up that heart and that throat and that third eye. Open everything up. And I want you to flood the room, flood the bowls, let the energy filter through you and turn it into love and light into the room around you, Brianna, because you have the ability to do that. Yes, amazing shifts here. Yeah, really? Maybe you want to share about something. We'd love to hear about it. Yes, lots of shifts energy. Seems like a lot of energy incoming to process. Totally. Really upped my breathwork practice lately. Same. New moon, maybe? Yeah. Last 3 days been really intense. Okay, so, you're a Paco too. And so from Apacos, it's Pachamama Raimi. Okay. And so I recommend, you can do a little research on that if you'd like. There's some cool research. And, it's like, I've heard different accounts of, ideas about it. But it's essentially, it's a festival, like Pachamama Raimi is like a festival of Mother Earth. So like it's a festival, it's appreciating the earth. I would think probably down there in that hemisphere, it's like winter or getting near spring for them, maybe something like that. And, it's christening the earth and getting it ready, or fertility, allowing her to grow. And it's just a big cosmic shift energetically for us. our connection to the earth. If you're a Misha carrier, if you're one of my students, you're connected with my energy, and my energy is connected with my teachers, my human and non-human teachers. And that's all a web of light and CK lines that connects us all. So it wouldn't be abnormal for there to be kind of exactly how the energy I felt come through you, Tachi. There's lots of frequencies coming through you. It's almost like a violin with extra strings or something. It's got these in-between notes kind of feeling like. So yeah, you're definitely downloading. I'm around all kinds of people all the time now that are downloading. I'm seeing vast shifts in human consciousness. But along with this, there's also a vast number of people that are going deeper unconscious. Now, that's what, I'll always tell you is if you want to have a stress-free life, shut off the news. Stop watching the news. Another thing I always try to guide you is trying to get caught up in emotions and politics. Understand that that's all a game, and it's not working for you at this point. In all honesty, it's pretty obvious that all of the current systems will not be able to accommodate higher frequencies of consciousness. So we're going to have to adopt some new ways of being and living. And, it's understanding that, nature, creation, God, the universe, however you understand that, is always working in our favor, trying to help us to expand and evolve. Often the only time that you're going to suffer is when you disagree with reality, is when you disagree that whatever's happening in your reality should be some other way. Because essentially that's another way to say that is if you lost your faith. You don't realize that God is always working, or the universe or the creator, or however it works for you in your belief system is always working to your highest good. That's what faith is. Faith is knowing however it goes, it's going to go the way it needs to go, and it always has done so. This is an advanced way of thinking. I understand that, and some people aren't ready to adopt that yet, and that's okay. I'm not here to ridicule anyone or tell anyone that they're wrong, or all I'm doing is giving you a possibility within potentially your belief system, and understand that belief systems are malleable and they're meant to shift. The worst thing one can do is be concrete in their belief system, because then this makes them unteachable, and then we can't learn. I'm always open to learn more. I'm always open to accept other belief systems. I see value in all belief systems, but I also see dysfunction. And sometimes just with doing some simple training of the mind and nervous system, you'll see people make vast changes in their life, vast, expansive changes. And here we are. There it is. Tachi said it. I've literally been seeing frequency lately, feeling it, hearing it. Yep. So open up your eyes. So this is the time. I've trained you. You're one of my proteges. My progeny. It's like all the people I work with were connected like a family, an unspoken family. It's an energetic family. So yeah, I think that's just going to continue to expand. Your sentience, your clairs are going to open, your clairaudience, your clairsentience, which to me is all of them put together. It's just that's a form of higher consciousness and sensational awareness. Nice shirt, thanks, bro. Mary had it made for me. Let's see here. There we go. Now it's more in the middle of. It looked like it wasn't in the middle of my body. It's kind of weird. But now it looks something right. I don't know. Air Wizard. I got some other ones. I love being the Air Wizard. Marked safe from any news or politics here. Yeah, I agree. And then here, let's talk about that. How about the new thing? So essentially, now listen, I'm just going to tell you what I have awareness of what the evidence is there's a boxing match, and there was a two competitors. I'm not going to even, it doesn't matter where they're from. Okay. So there's two competitors. They're to women's boxing. And as they're boxing, 46 seconds into the first round of the fight, one of the boxers gives in because she's afraid, because she's getting really hurt by the other boxer that seems to be very strong. and overpowering, even though being in the same weight class. Now, that seems okay in a normal kind of situation, but at the Olympic level, these are people that know how to fight. Like, these aren't amateurs, okay? These are people that, they're not like, people without experience. These are experienced fighters, right? So these are great fighters that are there. So that says something right there. And then what it turns out to be is this person was born, from what they're saying, with feminine genitalia, was called a female, and raised and lived her life. She lives her life as a woman. But their last year, they had a test to happen where they were testing people for chromosomes and testosterone and things like that. And what was discovered is this boxer, this woman, actually has a Y chromosome. So, which, if you know anything about chromosomes, to double X is female, XY is a chromosomal male. It doesn't mean you have to have the plumbing, but there will be definite advantages genetically, because there'll be a higher level of testosterone, muscle development, and skeletal density. So there's just some advantages to the durability physically in that category. So that leaves stuff open. So it's like, well, is there legislation? Can a chromosomal male fight a non-chromosomal female, or chromosomal female? So if you're a chromosomal male, is it fair for you to be able to fight chromosomal females, knowing there's a definite advantage? However, it's a natural advantage, right? Like, so this person, because I think that's how they got in trouble, the testosterone level was too high, and that caused investigation, because they didn't find drugs driving up testosterone. It was natural testosterone was just too high for natural women. So, I mean, this opens up a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I try not to get too involved in it. I don't have an opinion either way. Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't think it's for me to decide. I don't know if it's worth my energy to put into it. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to leave that to someone else to figure out, because I got other things to do, right? Than worry about the politics of this fight. These two people chose to fight. Whatever happened, happened. Let go. Okay, that's what I say. And if you don't agree with whatever the Olympic Committee's rules are as far as chromosomal males and things like that, you can boycott it. You don't have to watch it, one. And then two, no one has to compete in it. So it can be, it's quite easy. You just take your attention away. Whatever it is I don't prefer, I'm going to take my attention away from it and put my energy into things that can help make change. Wow. Okay, that was a strong channel. Very beautiful channel. Tom says, I've been working how far I can expand my bubble. Wow, it feels like my molecules are separating. Yeah, that's awesome. Also, I'm getting more visuals by the day. Cool. Yeah, I know just what you mean. When your bubble becomes atomized, it can stretch so far. You'll be amazed how far it can go. I had an amazing session Sunday, went very deep, understanding that everything is okay and will always be. I was communicating with you, my higher self, to yours. Great. The great remembering, understanding. Nike kuyaiki, wurkunina wakichai. Thank you. I love you, sacred soul brother. Yeah, I'd love when that intuition comes in to share at that soul level, being able to connect with my soul in the field. Like, I do this often with my teachers, and human and non-human, connecting with them in meditation. And the thing is that it creates healing for all of us. It's really cool, because that's what's got you to do that. It's your growing intuitive sense of energy. Congratulations, Mr. Navarro. I'm going to bed now. Have a good night, everyone. Okay. Good night, Brianna. Shoosh. It's been a wonderful day. Uh-oh. That's my harmonica. I got that when I had COPD emphysema. It was a treatment tool. Usually using a harmonica is very therapeutic for your lungs. That was before I understood much about neural connections in the nervous system and how much your respiratory musculature has to do with your neurological function and how it works because it controls the organs. You can go faster. You're pumping juice and fluid and energy, or you can go slow and balanced, or you can go off balance. You go in fast, out slow, in fast, out slow, in fast, out slow. And you can go slower and slower. And that's how you get yourself to fall asleep. You ever have a hard time sleeping? Happens to everybody. Um, I can get myself to sleep pretty much without fail now. I know how to shut my thinking off through my breath. I become really aware of my breath and I say, there's nothing I need to worry about right now. And I say, body, it's time to relax. I don't pick up my phone. Never do that. If you can't sleep, that's the most funny thing in the world to me is when I see a post on Facebook and it says, can't sleep. And I'm thinking, well, you're going to put down the phone because you're getting inundated with blue light into your pineal gland and this affects your melatonin. It'll make you more awake. So you don't want to do that. You want to put your phone down. And what you want to do is drop into your body and begin to slow down your breath. You're taking in deep belly, chest, and head inhales. I like to start with some sighs. And that sigh is telling my body, it's turning on that parasympathetic response. It's telling me I'm safe and I can relax. And that's what I'm saying in my mind. Body relax. There you go. One more big one. Relax. Let your breath become slow. I like to breathe in and out through my nose. And what I'm doing is I'm monitoring the sensation of the air moving in and out through my nose. And then I begin to relax my entire body. And let my whole body melt into the moment. Body, it's time for rest. Body, it's time for rest. Mind, it's time for rest. Mind, it's time for rest. It's time for rest. It is time for rest. Just relax, let go, let your breath go wherever it wants. Just fall into this moment. Let go of all the tension and pressure in your jaw and your face, in your chest and your back. Let go. Release all the tension, all the pressure, all the muscular contraction in your back. Can you feel your back begin to loosen? Feeling all the musculature in every vertebrae slide right into perfect position. releasing all the tension and pressure in your arms and legs, in your hands and your feet. Your whole body is softly vibrating in deep vibrational energy of relaxation. Relaxation is a spiritual form of life. And we can ask and invite the spirit and the energy of relaxation here. On behalf of the Great Spirit, I ask that the living energy, the spiritual light, the frequency, the knowledge of relaxation comes into the space and covers us and fills us and floods us until we are overflowing with softness and relaxation. And as I become relaxed, the room around me becomes relaxed. As I fall deeper into nothingness, I begin to blend in to the space around me. All of the contents of the room around me all melts together into one wave of energy. I am those waves of energy. Relax yourself in your seat and close your eyes. You'll want to open your hands, your palms, let them rest in your lap or on your side. And what I'm going to do is ask for your permission to work in your energy field. And if you're willing to give me permission to work in your energy field, I'm going to channel and send to you some beautiful waves of energy that will be very healing to you, your body, your life, and all who are around you. So allow yourself to relax in your seat, opening up your hands, saying, I'm open and ready to receive. Say it out loud. I'm open and ready to receive. And you begin to breathe just soft but deep. I'm going to begin to wave energy to you. I open up the field of light and energy. And through me, I begin to channel. I'm channeling in now through the top of my head. Beautiful, beautiful opalescent light. It's full of all colors of the spectrum and rainbow, and even colors that we can't perceive with our naked eyes. I'm taking in the lights of heaven, of all creation, and I choose to share them through me, through my heart, through my popo and energy field, with all who are open and ready to receive them. God, I ask that you use me. I ask that you use me as an avenue, as a way, as a being of light, as a node of wisdom and love. May we bring light into the world and share with each other. May we grow into our greatest selves and walk the way of the Christ. I send to you waves of this light. Whoosh. Catch them. Whoosh. Every time I exhale, you inhale. I'm blowing out. Inhale. Breathe it in through your hands. I softly pull on you and push you. I pull and push. Feel the flow. I pull. Push. And push. You're in flow. With the heartbeat of the earth. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And just relax. Allow yourself to be open Let your breath go wherever it wants. Just feel all that vibration. All of our energy is connected. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the great beings of light. Thank you to Master Jesus, Yeshua. Thank you for being in this space. Thank you to all my teachers, human and non-human. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to our ancestors. Thank you to my ancestors. Thank you. Thank you to my Apus, to my great mountain gods. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to my Nustas. Thank you to my divine feminine energies and forms of light and spirit. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to the mothers of creation. Thank you to the fathers of creation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May the source light run through us all. Invite it into you. Let it overflow your skin. Coated and covered in source light. Allow yourself to glow. Glowing a bright color like the moon on a dark, clear night. And speaking of moon, allowing the new moon to open within you. Welcoming a new place, a new time. Welcome to your season of winds. And triumphs and expansion. Welcome to heaven, my brothers and sisters. I love you all so much. Anaiki kuyaiki arpichai sonkolai, arpichai sonkolai, arpichai sonkolai, a dove from my heart. Ukununa wakichai, benichai, naiki, naiki, naiki. I'm going to allow myself to begin to come back to center and open my eyes. If you want to, you can come with me. If not, you can just stay in the zone. Close your eyes, drop in. There is a sea of beautiful energy here available to us. So anybody who's watching now or watches in the future, if you're connecting to this energy, I want to thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful and I am so blessed. I love you all. Yikes. Thank you, Queenie. Get in themselves. Oh, Queen. Thanks, Tom. Sacred Beholder. Thank you, brother. I'm planning on coming back soon. I have some new ideas for a new show. I just got to like kind of iron it out. I got a bunch of things kind of on the back burner. I've been wanting to create a few things. My next level of shamanic training, I started it. I just never finished it. And then also I started, but I haven't finished yet, is my breathwork certification. So I want to create a breathwork certification course. And this course I'm creating is going to be far beyond any other kind of course that's out there, because I'm going to cover all the facets, not just the science and not just, you know, the simpler things, going more into the metaphysics of it, helping people really gain a deep wisdom and connection with the spirit of breath. So that's kind of what kind of shaman I am. And that's why I'm kind of moving into this brand. I'm moving myself. I'm going to become this brand, Air Wizard. That's just going to become sort of like my new pseudo identity, because I'm going to refocus back to the first thing that really mattered to me. You know what really mattered to me in the first beginning is that I could get as many people to breathe as possible. And that's where I'm going to start to put my energy again, is into that. Is trying to get as many people as possible to breathe, know and understand how the breath works, and even deeper, cultivate a spiritual relationship with the breath. So you end up connecting into all three layers of being. And it's just beautiful. And that's all I want to do. I want to create more breath leaders in the world, because it's just going to be so helpful to everyone. Because the more people that learn how to breathe, it'll improve their craft. So say you're a really good Reiki healer. You want to be a better Reiki healer, start to control your energy flow with your breath. Because the thing is Reiki is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful healing modality. It's beautiful. I love it. I think it's great. But there are limitations because it's channeling. And so that has to do with the practitioner's health of their nervous system. So if you want to be a really good energy healer, it's really imperative. Not saying that you're not already. If you're already a great energy healer, great. But if you want to make it better, you want to improve your skill, which is that's part of the reason why we're here on this planet, is to evolve and become the greatest versions of ourselves. You know, if you have this medicine gift, develop it. Take it as far as you can. Empower it. By doing that, you're helping everyone else with any gift to improve theirs. It's not just about you, it's about everything. But this happens through neural connectivity. Using that mind's eye, connecting to the energy, pulling in that universal light into your body and letting it run through you, taking with it all that you don't want. Let it go. Let it go down through the lower body, down through the lower energy centers and into the earth. You're grounding into the earth. And now you can begin to create this relationship with the upper world or God or your upper world spirits. Those can be different for everybody. There's no rules, okay? Upper consciousness spirits, and then a connection into the earth. And these are like your lower world spirits, but these aren't bad. They're just parts of you that are untapped or undiscovered. Maybe parts of you that are unloved or unheard, or, you know, these are the things in, you know, the third dimension are calling trauma. It's data. Let's get away from the word, that word people hide behind. They use it in a context that keeps them imprisoned. Right? So if we change some of the way we explain and talk about things, it changes the meaning and understanding in the mind. Because the thing is the mind assigns meaning based on its definition of words. So you can say the same thing in several different ways and it will feel several different things, because it's vibration. I know I'm kind of getting far off center there, but yeah, Sacred Beholder, I have been so well, like wildly well. I'm in a season of my life that's been, I just got to tell you, it's been beautiful, but also very challenging. I've had lots of really stiff kinds of challenges, but boy, have they brought forward lots of growth. Like, you know, that's the thing. Don't ever think like you need to fly higher to escape challenge. Never try to escape challenge. Fly high to gain the strength to withstand all challenges. Okay. Challenges in your reality doesn't mean something's wrong. That we've been conned and tricked ourselves into believing that if it's uncomfortable, it must be bad. No. Think of exercise. How does exercise work? Through uncomfortable exercise, lifting weights or whatever, yoga. It's not exactly comfortable, right? But that's the idea. You're stressing the nervous system. Thus are the trials of our reality. And I know sometimes that's hard to accept because the mind creates situations that make it unbearable. There's just things your mind can run away. Well, what about this? What if that happens? And what about this and that? That's your mind creating ideas of something's unbearable. But nothing's unbearable, just your thoughts about it are. And that's the difference. That's kind of where we're heading now. We have such vast consciousness opening up that we're beginning to understand that nothing has meaning until we assign meaning to it. What does something mean to you? Well, that's what it means to you. Does it mean it has to mean that to me or anyone else? No. That's where we're stepping into that awareness. Well, that's what it means for me. And then, so what we do is we respect what it means for that person. I respect that's what it means for you. I don't have to agree with it, but I accept you. I understand that's your point of view and how it works for you. Okay, great. See, there's different ways in which we can kind of be. And the thing is always being open. We're in a stage now where we have to be open to learn. We have to be open. There's plenty of people who are expanding now into deep spiritual awareness. The thing that I see sometimes is they think that I've got it, or like I'm where as far as I need to go. But the spiritual growth never ends. Okay, it continues to go. So continue your craft, continue to follow your highest excitement. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Paco sister. Kevin Flack. Hey, what's up, dude? I ain't seen you in a long time. Wizard school begins. Yes, that's true. Love you and everyone in here. Thanks for this, brother. Thank you, Mr. Nathaniel. Brother Nathaniel, another Paco. Look at all these beautiful Misha carriers that are here. All of you have been through something and have brought you into a space where now you're connected into an ancient form of human technology. Isn't that amazing that you've been like, it always blows my mind. Like, like I didn't wake up like one day and be like, you know what? I think when I grow up, I'm going to be a shaman. That's what I think I'm going to do. No, that sounds absurd. I didn't understand what that meant. I thought, like, what is a shaman anyways? Is that like a witch doctor or something? Or, is this a guy that dresses up in a certain way and feeds you ayahuasca or something? Or, I had all these ideas of what shamanism is. And really, it's quite simple. It's being one with nature. Okay. That's like at the base and primary level. Like, one of the primary teachings of most shamanic traditions is that everything's alive, right? And this doesn't necessarily mean animism. For some shamans, it does. It means all animals or things that we perceive as alive are alive. Now, for other shamans, like my type of shaman, I see that everything is alive. There's nothing that is not alive. Everything that we perceive in this physical realm is made up of the same living energy, or atoms, if you're more into a physical standpoint of things. And these same atoms have been the same atoms there have always been in this universe. It's all there's ever been is these atoms. These atoms have come apart and reconstructed themselves over and over and over to make many, many different things, including your body. Your body is made of the same atomic structure of everything else everywhere else. You are the universe itself, held together by the intelligence of creation, or God, and you get to have this experience as a human being. And that's cool. That's super cool. Is there a full moon? I didn't look out yet. No, it's a new moon, though. There's a new moon. So that means that a new cycle of the moon. So waning. So, I don't, moon cycles are like waxing, waning. Waxing is when it's heading into full, waning when it's coming out of full. Hmm. 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 Okay. Well, I think I'm going to cut out there. I was just kind of getting a little bit of signal from spirit, telling me it's time for me to go take care of some things. Um, I love you all so much, and I'm so glad I got to stop in here and hang out for a little bit. Feel free to send any questions, comments, or concerns. I hope to have some online events coming out. If anybody's interested in doing online events, let me know. I'll create some. I'll create some meditations and things for us to do. I'd love to get people together. All I need is a little bit of your help to get that rolling or started. Okay. Well, I love you all, and I hope you have a beautiful evening. I thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I send you all my love. Remember to breathe and be love. And gratitude is the attitude. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.